welcome, and I think we'll get started now. So I'm Hazel from Orb Labs, and thank you so much for coming in today for the UX Arcade. I know we created this term literally just a month ago, so we would like to spend a little bit of time talking about what is UX acceleration, and we will hand it over to the keynote speakers and all the panels. So to start the day, I want to go through with you guys on a few UX disasters, and I want to see if anyone have been as frustrated as I am when you see all these screenshots. Anyone?
No, I hate it.
And how about this? And how about this? This literally is my screenshot of my Chrome extension. I really hate this. I have probably 5 different wallet address among these 8 different wallet extensions because they support different chains and they support different applications and basically it's this. And how about this? It's when you're trying to bridge a token, you need to first go see which bridge support which chain, support which token, and see how you can swap and then get the token onto the bridge that you're looking for. So that's why we propose this term called UX acceleration. Before we dive into it, I want to go through a little bit about in the past 50 years, how Web 2 have been improving their UX. We can see a fairly pretty balanced cycle between the infrastructure and the application. This is called app infrastructure cycle. Basically, it's you have a bunch of infrastructures support the next wave of applications development, and the application development will develop to a stage where they urge for more infrastructure development. So this is a pretty balanced cycle in the past 50 years. But what if we go to see Web 3? We can see starting from 2008 when BTC is invented, it has been going through a pretty balanced infrastructure application cycle until the last bull run. So if we see what infrastructure has been developed since 2021, we can see a long list. I can probably list even more here. I was just trying to put as big as possible ones. And you can see from layer 2s to messaging protocols, to different other layer 1s, to modular, to rollup as a service, to restaking, account abstraction, layer 3s, Bitcoin layer 2s. We can list out a lot of infrastructures. But to list out applications that actually have usage, I find a pretty hard time to come up as much as the infrastructure side. It's not because there's no one building applications. It's more because no one cares about the application or the infrastructure that actually builds a better application. So actually a lot of this infrastructure improvements are even making the crypto UX even more confusing. If you think about it, why we need a lot more new wallets and why do we need a lot more different gas tokens? It's because we have more out layer 1s. And we're getting more liquidity fragmentation because of these layer 2s and rollups. And not to mention, messaging protocols itself also create a lot of new steps for users to learn, and account abstraction also has its own limitation. We are basically shifting this usability, this burden of usability over to the users. Users are the ones forced to carry on the burden of navigating through all these systems, and that's why the user experience sucks, and there's no applications building on top of it, and there's no users willing to grind through all this messy improvements in order to just engage with all these applications. So what now? That's why we want to start this UX app movement, where we want to make crypto simple again. It basically is we stop asking when retail is coming, but more asking how are we helping the retail to come to the Web3, or how are we helping them to get adopted to all this complicated system. So we want to advocate for a user-centric developmental model, and to make sure that provide users with a simple and easy on-chain experience. And today, we will start with discussing about 4 different topics. The first is, from a social and consumer point of view, what kind of UX they are looking for and what kind of infrastructures they're asking for. And then we go through the chain abstraction, where it's more specifically on, how can we improve the crypto UX by just abstracting all these chains, all these terminologies from the users. And then we will go through some wallets. How can we build a user-centric wallet? It's definitely beyond transactions. It's more about the whole user experience, starting from key management, logins, wallet creation, until how to do signatures, how to make sure that people do not need to sign 5, 10 different signatures just for one transaction. And at the end of the day, it's more for the modular. Like in the future of modular, where there will be tens, dozens of different rollups, how can we make the experience still as good as a single rollup? And we have like a pretty good speaker lineup today, and it will be starting from now until around 4:30. And after 5, even though I know that this event says it's until 5, but we have like a happy hour right in this event with some other co-hosts starting from 5. So if you stay until 5, you can get like more free drinks afterwards.